Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Dawn's Dharma Talk. I'm going to give everyone a moment or two to pop on to the video. Please know that whenever you are watching this video is the right time, whether you're catching the video live or halfway through at the end or on the replay. If this video came across your feed, you were meant to see this video and hear my words today. My name is Dawn Haywood. I am an intuitive yoga teacher who empowers women over 50 to use yoga to go from frazzled to calm. This month, we've been spending our Dharma talks in a variety of different topics, yet over the past couple of weeks, the focus has been on the ways yoga can be used to mitigate stress. One of the ways that your body may be feeling stressed is through your thoughts. The title of this event is "Let's Talk About Your Chattering Mind," or maybe you see Monkey Mind. I did change the title because of the negative connotation sometimes associated with the word monkey. So if you're seeing both, don't be confused. There was a logical reason why you may see one name in one place and another name in another place. So returning back to the chattering mind, if you feel so called, if you would like to drop into the comments some of the ways that your mind works, more simply put, what kind of things bother you? What kind of thoughts run through your head and maybe keep you up at night? For me, it could be a myriad of different things. Some nights I wake up in the middle of the night worrying about a task I have at work. Lately, the mind has been chattering away with self-doubt, telling me I'm not good enough. I can't make this business work. I can't find paying clients. I can't do this. I've also been hearing messages of body image negativity. I know I'm getting complicated in the words, yet it's all part of the conditioning that I experienced in my lifetime, and perhaps you too have experienced comments being made to you about your body type, your body size, your figure, the way your hair looks, the way you look, the way you dress. The society is very fixated in women looking a particular way, and the roots of that are mired in colonialism, male dominance, the patriarchy, potentially and likely also rooted in colonialism. I think I said colonialism, but also with colonialism, the institution of slavery. I'm not going to get into a lot of details on this now. That's not the purpose of this particular talk. Yet it's important to understand that the way you grow up, whatever your experience is, first of all, it's valid. And if anyone tells you otherwise, perhaps you need to consider rethinking your relationship with those people or that person, especially difficult if it's a family member. Yet at the same time, we have the ability to make a decision to stop the record player, the repetitive thoughts, the chattering mind. And for me, the journey of negative self-image is really rooted in the messaging I received or continue to receive just from society in general, that you need to be thin to be happy. And honestly, I like my rolls. COVID, I know for me, resulted in some changes in activity and some weight gain. And, drop in the comments if that's true for you as well. Hello to Miss Shara. It's great to have you here. Welcome. You're right on time. And enjoy this ride as we go along. And with the chattering mind and the negative body image, there's this perception and this connotation and this translation that yoga can't be for you if you don't look a certain way, if you aren't rail thin, you aren't white, you aren't flexible. And the complete opposite is true. And I want to express my sincere apologies if any of you listening to this Dharma talk today experienced fat phobia, discrimination, or discomfort when you have gone to a yoga class. And even the beautiful thing about yoga is, if we really look back to the roots of yoga, it's not a practice where you get fit. The original yoga practices were more focused on the mind-body connection, things like breathing techniques and meditation. The movement practices became more ingrained and part of the yoga experience for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons was in India, young boys were trained to be yoga practitioners. And if any of you have boys, they are very active. I don't have boys myself, but I work with boys, young little boys, regularly through some of my community work. And they have a lot of energy. So it would make sense for the teachers at the time to develop movement practices that would help calm a young boy's mind in order to be able to sit in meditation or do any of the other practices to come to stillness. So what does this have to do with your chattering mind? So the chattering mind is a distraction. The chattering mind has become a stress response. The chattering mind can mean that your sympathetic nervous system is on alert 24/7. And some of the results of that chattering mind and not getting any relief from the constant thinking: insomnia, weight gain, disrupted sleep patterns, some insomnia or waking up in the middle of the night. You may find that you become lethargic and disconnected from your life, and depression, anxiety, and this feeling of overwhelm, like you can't do anything or do anything right. You're worried all the time, which physically can cause stomach discomfort. It could result in a development of heart disease or other ailments of the body. Again, there's no there's no tried true fast method to all of this. I'm really here to help you learn to identify when your thoughts are going so quickly and going so fast that they're starting to affect your body. Because our body stores everything that it experiences, including those negative thoughts or the positive thoughts. But most likely, if you're chattering mind, it could be worry or maybe negative thoughts. So pausing here for a moment, I'm going to give you about I'm going to give you a minute because we're going with our minute theme. And the invitation is to take this minute when we'll be in silence to focus in on a part of your body where you feel tension or dis-ease or distress or discomfort. No, discomfort. So you feel tense or discomfort. So go ahead and observe that now. So once you've identified the area where you're feeling the discomfort most strongly, focus your mind on that space and take a deep breath with me for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and just hold for a moment. And slowly exhale, feeling your muscles release for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And taking the next 30 seconds, continue inhaling and exhaling on whatever count you like, at whatever pace you'd like. And coming back together, if you'd like to drop your experience into the comments, that would be fantastic. I'd love to learn how this experience went for you, if you feel any difference in your physical body. And at the same time, let's take about 30 seconds here to notice your mind. Did your thought pattern change? Did you find that you were beginning to think about things that you have to do in the next hour or so? Things you need to do tomorrow, your to-do list. The beautiful thing about yoga is it gives you a space to simply be. In the classes I offer, I invite you into a safe space where you have the opportunity to be around other like-minded people, for one, and you are able to practice tools like we just did. You focusing on the breath, giving your mind something to pay attention to, resets the connection between your brain and your body. And what it does is, by giving your mind something else to think about, you're cutting the connection, the original connection, and you're forming new connections or new neural pathways between your brain and your body. And even most importantly, and related to our topic today, is your mind gets a break from the chattering thoughts. Because when the brain is focused on something else, like breathing, or the sensations of the sensations you're creating in your body, or the rise and fall of your breath in your body, they can't be thinking about your to-do list. So you're giving yourself the gift of health for your brain. You're giving your brain a rest. So your brain gets a rest not only with focusing on breath and movement, but also the opportunity to reset the parasympathetic nervous system, which governs the rest and reset system in your body. So you're basically telling your body it's okay and safe to rest. So I've really enjoyed sharing these tools and tricks with you today. If you'd like to work with me, I do have limited one-on-one yoga classes, private classes, 30 minutes of a customized yoga experience. I also have 2 mini courses available. These courses are, one of them is a mini course of heart-centered yoga for stress. This is a 30-minute full-length yoga class that you can practice whatever part of it you want. It's a pre-recorded class, along with a heart-centered Dharma talk and a link to the heart chakra podcast appearance. I did a guest appearance a few years ago, and I'm including that with the mini course package. I also have a mini course, Go from Frazzled to Calm in Under 10 Minutes. There are 5 videos. They are very short practices. None of them are longer than about 10 minutes or so. And that is a great tool if you aren't sure that you have the attention or the time to do a 30-minute class. You have these courses available to you. So I will drop the links into the comments and the information sections under this video. I really look forward to continuing to work with you. And one last thing, I will be going live on Monday to talk about the details of the upcoming 4-week Yoga for Stress class series. So I look forward to that. Shara, I'm so happy that you were here and were able to enjoy this little break. And I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Be well. I will see you soon.